Welcome back to NC Bassin. I'm Landon Moore. Today we're on Lake Norman, fishing out Blythe Landing. We're going to do a little Whopper plopper versus buzzbait challenge. Just picked up this True South V twin. Everybody swears by them. I mean, there's been some big fish caught on this. One thing though, everybody in the kayak world throws these. I mean, every tournament you see guys winging these around. So I was trying to, I've always had confidence in the Whopper plopper since I started fishing Lake Norman. Definitely kills here. Buzzbait definitely has its place. I mean, especially when I get under walkways or sparse cover, little laydowns, like buzzbait can definitely kill them. They've been wanting this Whopper plopper burn as fast as I can burn it. I can fish a buzzbait a lot faster, so I decided to pick up buzzbait and try it. I mean, they're definitely interchangeable. I mean, a lot of times they'll hit a Whopper plopper, they'll probably hit a buzzbait or vice versa. Kayak season's over for me. Had a good tournament last week. I just want to come out here and get some topwater action before it gets too cold. Luckily, so far the fish are cooperating. Hopefully they keep hitting topwater. I mean, I only sat there like 12 o'clock today. If we got to throw other baits, we'll throw baits just to get bites. But I'm gonna try to just throw topwater all day. And I'm not gonna throw each cast. I'm gonna make it pretty fair. I'm gonna throw like 5 or 6 casts with this and 5 or 6 casts with this. Try to make it even. So far the buzzbait's winning. 3 fish on this. I've had more bites than Whopper plopper, but I keep missing them. I've only hooked 1. Actually hooked 2, I think, maybe for a second. But I had 1 hooked for a while when it was dark. Favorite way to catch fish is on topwater. Let's hope they keep biting it. See how it goes. On the Whopper plopper. So y'all can't see anything. Oh, and he come off. Well, that's 1 fish hooked on the Whopper plopper. We'll see how the buzzbait keeps them hooked, because I know how a buzzbait is. It actually will keep them hooked. You'll miss some fish on the bites, but you actually hook them. You won't lose them though. There we go, on the buzzbait. Just got grass loaded my Whopper plopper. Reach it out to the buzzbait. Not big or anything. We will take him. Only got 1 in the boat. Now you guys can see the little largemouth. Ton of largemouth down here. It's 1 on the V twin. Golly, that's gotta be a big one, ain't it? I mean, just killed it. Had some grass on it. Ain't not like a spot. Only having a net out today. There we go. That's a nice one. We wasn't fighting until now. Back-to-back cast with the V twin. It's a good fish there. $6.17. It's still dark. He's probably 17 and a half or so. If you guys can even see it. But decent fish. On that V twin buzzbait, back-to-back cast. I do really like this thing. Took it to the pond the other day. It really runs good. Caught a few little ones on it. I like a buzz toad. I want to get one of the toader ones, but this is all they had when I went to get one. You can burn this thing. Smaller blades, you can really get it out there. I thought it'd be difficult to cast, but it actually casts pretty well. Coming through the grass pretty good. These fish have been wanting to burn the Whopper plopper. That's why I should have been throwing a buzzbait. They want you really fast. Or a sudden change, like when I'm lifting the rod up, they seem to bite it. Like even that time, I was trying to pop the weeds off the bait, and he killed it. So dirt shallow up there. Something in my eye now. Smashed it. Maybe I should throw the buzzbait because I'm missing every fish that hits the Whopper plopper. That's like 6 or 7 bites that I missed. Watch, if I get my next bite and actually hook on the buzzbait, I'm gonna keep throwing buzzbait. For some reason. There he is. Same fish. And he come off too. Golly. Been hooking them with the buzzbait. That was a big one, I think. But as you can see, I couldn't get the distance I wanted to get on that cast with the buzzbait. I get up on those rocks, but he still ate it. I mean, at least I've hooked him. I had 3 bites on the buzzbait. They've all been hooked. I've had like 6 bites in the Whopper plopper and I only hooked 1 and lost it. That's a good one. It's probably a largemouth, I'm not sure. That's the spot. It's a good one too. Daggone. That's just like the one I just lost. Should have jumped in the monthly, guys. Wasn't even planning on fishing today. I was going to take a couple weeks off. November can be tough, but gotta like them when they're like that. B-twin getting it done. He's not that big. Thought he was 18 something. He's only 17 and a quarter. It's a good one. So much fun. I love when the spots are up there on the bank, like that fish right there. This is a flat, my kayak's sitting in 2 foot of water. I can only imagine how shallow it is up there. I'm starting to like this buzzbait, guys. There's a time and a place for everything. I mean, a Whopper plopper kills on this open stretch is a riprap. It works so good. You can cast so far. Usually you hook fish because they're treble hooks. Spots, largemouth's completely different. They suck in a bait when they eat it. Spots hit it with so much speed. They suck in a bait too, but they just hit it with so much force it pushes the bait forward. It's hard to actually catch up to them. Miss a lot of spots on the buzzbait. I used to, at least. Golly, there's one for the Whopper plopper. It's got to be a big one, wouldn't it? Not even big. How do fish that small hit it that hard? You would have thought that was a 20-inch spot the way you ate it. So much energy. Water temperature is down to 70 degrees. Up here, that's cold. Down here, that's cold because we've had northeast winds. The hot hole's right down there. Anytime it's the southwest or even northwest, it blows some of that warm water over here, and the water stays hot. It's a decent little guy. There's one for the Whopper plopper. Finally, I ain't got a bite in the last couple of little stretches. There we go. Oh my God. Wasn't even looking, got bit. Way away from the bank. Maybe that means they pulled off the bank. Finally got a bite, guys. It's 8:38. It's been a long time since I got one. I don't know if I got that on camera or not, but he just pulled it under. There's one like always. There's always one on that pole. That's what happens on the shaky head. I had to make sure there's something even out here biting. Another little guy on the shaky head. Not getting bit on top water. It's 9:10. I'm running out of time here. Should have known it would be an early morning bite. That's how it was last week. But hoping with the cloudy weather, they'd keep biting top water today. Oh, it was a brush pile, but it is a brush pile with the fish come out of it. I felt something hit my bait. I didn't let it sink. Almost every marina, there's a brush pile at the end of it. It ain't bad, actually. Oh, I wish they'd bite topwater. I did have one to swirl, come out of the grass and swirl on the Whopper plopper, but he didn't even get it. It's a little swim bait fish. Need a live scope to fish over a brush pile like that. There we go. Well, he's not big at all, but we got one. Finally, Whopper plopper. It's a largie. That's what a lot of people see it. Those little twitches will get a bite a lot of times. They're gonna react. If you just cast out and reel it in, you'll catch some, but especially to make accurate casts. But a lot of times they need something to trigger that bite, especially lately, like just pulling it up. I mean, I won't even notice until I watch the video. Like I'll stop reeling and move my rudder or something, and then the fish will bite it when the bait changes direction. Little tiny largemouth. That's 2 for the Whopper plopper. Hopefully they'll keep biting topwater. I mean, it's cloudy. That's what I was thinking. They'd hit topwater all day, but it got really slow. It's 10:17. Got really slow after first light. There we go, right on the grass. Nice largie on the buzzbait. Buzzbait's hooking. That's a good fish, actually. Close to where I caught the largemouth last week. Right out of the grass. These largemouths are loving this grass. He's had a cold tag in him. I thought he was 17 or so, 16 and a half. Still not bad. Definitely take it. It's fun when they bite it when you least expect it. This grass is growing all over right here, so that he just comes out of that grass. They don't have to be on the bank, they can be on that grass. Oh man, the camera wasn't going well, guys. Right, you guys can see that pipe right there in this marina. He come right out, you can see the wake, and he hit the Whopper plopper. Whopper plopper's got 3 now, 3 to 4. Little 16 3/4 inch largemouth. Not bad at all. Thought he was bigger when his head's shaking underwater. Go jump again. A lot of largemouth down here. Run out of time. I'm glad I get a few bites on top. I know I can catch them a lot better on something else. God! Oh my God. How big was that fish? I hope I got that on camera. Golly. There we go, Whopper plopper. Just threw the buzzbait through there 20 times with all that grass. We got a little sparse over here, so pull out the water. I mean, he's not big, but another dang largemouth. Scrawny as can be. I don't know what that fish was that I missed. Those little ones will hit it hard, especially when you're about to pull it out of the water. If I threw the Whopper plopper through there, he might have got hooked. It's 4 to 4. That buzzbait definitely goes to the grass a lot better. This Whopper plopper just takes one little strand of, especially that, it's eelgrass, but there's a curly stuff that's in it. One little piece of that and it ain't gonna run right. I mean, it's clogging up the buzzbait too. This grass is thick, but buzzbait can go with a little piece on it. Well guys, that's the day. Didn't catch a ton on topwater. Tried to do a Whopper plopper versus buzzbait challenge. I mean, a lot of guys love a buzzbait. I caught my PB on a buzzbait. I love a buzzbait too. But on Lake Norman, especially in the kayak, I do prefer that Whopper plopper. I mean, I can cast so much further. I think it's a preference thing. I think a fish that'll eat a buzzbait will also eat a whopper plopper. You might miss them on the buzzbait, you might lose them on the whopper plopper, or vice versa. I've lost some big fish on the buzzbait too. I guess it was a tie today, 4-4. I missed a lot when it was still dark on the whopper plopper. I think it's louder, they could hear it better, see it better, but they still were missing it. The buzzbait can fish it a lot faster too. Around that grass, so that buzzbait really come through it a lot better. Hopefully the topwater bite's still good for the next couple of weeks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on NC Bassing.